Regular gas fell over the last couple of weeks. Industry analyst Trilby Lundberg of the Lundberg survey.
Gasoline prices dropped an impressive 8 cents per gallon in the past 2 weeks, with regular grade now at $3.08.
America's listening to Fox News.
From around the world, Trey Yingst, joining us from Tel Aviv, Israel. To Washington.
I'm Mike Emanuel.
To your own backyard. If a story impacts you or your wallet, we're on it. It's the Fox News Rundown. We give every story the deeper look it deserves with must-listen interviews and smart analysis from the voices you can trust. Start your day with the Fox News Rundown. Listen and follow now at foxnewsrundown.com or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
Hey, this is Trey Gowdy, host of the Trey Gowdy Podcast. Every Tuesday, you'll hear what's on my mind. Plus, every Thursday, there's a special bonus episode where we answer the questions that are on your mind. Make sure to spend your Tuesdays and Thursdays with Trey. Subscribe now at foxnewspodcast.com or wherever you download podcasts. Hope to see you.
America's listening to Fox News.
Israeli Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu says Israel and Hamas are expected to soon move into the second phase of a ceasefire. But first, Hamas has to return the remains of the last hostage held in Gaza. The second phase addresses the disarming of Hamas. Members of Congress want the Pentagon to release the full video of a second strike on an alleged drug boat that killed the survivors as Pete Hegseth continues to face some heat. Fox's Madeline Rivera.
Hegseth sat down with our Lucas Tomlinson yesterday at the Reagan National Defense Forum. Lucas pressed Hegseth about that follow-on strike in September that killed 2 survivors on an alleged drug boat in the Caribbean. Hegseth is standing by the second strike that he says Admiral Mitch Bradley oversaw.
My job was to say execute or don't execute, so I was satisfied with the strike criteria. From what I understood then and what I understand now, I fully support that strike. I would have made the same call myself.
Hegseth, though, is not committing to releasing the video of the second strike, even though President Trump said last week that he supports the footage being released.
Just a few days after President Trump issued a preemptive pardon for embattled Congressman Henry Cuellar, the president lashed out at the Texas Democrat on his Truth Social platform. Cuellar announced he is running for re-election as a Democrat. That prompted President Trump to blast him for, in his words, continuing to work with the same radical left scum. Cuellar, speaking of Fox.
I'm a Democrat, probably one of the most, if not the most, bipartisan Democrat. And as I told some of my Republican friends on the House floor, I vote better than some of the Republicans.
Cuellar and his wife Imelda indicted last year on several counts. And a woman fired from her job behind the counter at a Wisconsin Cinnabon franchise in Ashwaubenon after making a string of racist comments to a black Somali couple, even throwing the N-word into the mix as the couple filmed her, warning her that she was going to lose her job. The Cinnabon worker admitting on camera she's a racist while making obscene gestures. Cinnabon saying the ex-employee's actions do not reflect the values of Cinnabon. I'm Ted Linder. This is Fox.
Every year, it's the same thing. What do I get them for Christmas? This year, give them something they'll actually use and never forget. At Blades by Crank, we've got high-performance chef knives, hunting knives, pocket knives, sleek chef accessories, and never-released blades. Designed right here in the Marianas and built for precision, performance, and pride, we've got something for everyone. These aren't just tools. They're legacy pieces crafted to last a lifetime. Shop now at bladesbycrank.com or visit the local shop on the first floor of the Agania Shopping Center. Blades by Crank, making the holidays extra chinar.
The holidays have arrived. More of us are out and about creating even busier roads and longer traffic lines to get our shopping done. This is a friendly reminder to all motorists to be mindful and courteous on our island roads. You're partying? Have fun, but be sure to have a designated driver. No matter how busy or how much fun you're having, remember to drive safe. Someone loves you. This message is brought to you by Proline Automotive.
Coming January 24th to the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. The Cover Girl, live on Guam. Angel, the original cover girl, and her iconic voice, singing all their hits like Because of You, Promise Me, Inside Out, and Show Me. Joining them on stage, the queen of dance, EDM, and freestyle, Shannon. Also, 90s freestyle diva singing all her hits, Jocelyn Enriquez.
radio plays our favorite song, and it's what keeps me holding on. Baby, do you miss me?
Brought to you by Choice Broadcasting, Trivision Media, and Cherry Media. This is a Jams Media show you don't want to miss. Tickets and info at guamtime.net.
There are 17 days till Christmas. This Christmas countdown is brought to you by Carrier Guam. Daily savings on all our high wall units, both Carrier and Toshiba splits.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
It's 1800 hours and 7 minutes. Time for Veterans with Benefits with your hosts Anthony Tyron and Corinna Ballista.
Half a day. Welcome back, veterans. Habiba, Santa Maria, Camelin. As always, want to thank our sponsors, Ambrose Inc., a veteran-owned company. Habsaba Family Medical Clinic, another veteran-owned company. American Legion, Post 1. Don't forget their steak days every second Saturday. The Most Services, also another veteran-owned company. And 11Z's, right behind the radio station. They give 11% discount to veterans and military. I think today I had the red raspberry tea. So delicious. Thank you to Grace and Verge over there for letting us borrow their equipment today. Thank you. And then Domino's.
Hello, Dean.
All right, Dean over there. JTC Services, also another veteran-owned small business on Guam. Master Blasters for all your blasting needs, and HMI, the veteran nonprofit organization that Anthony and I are a part of. Then my favorite part, Veteran of the Week. Veteran of the Week is Sergeant First Class Retired, Adara Eve Moreno. Sergeant First Class Moreno, United States Army retired, honorably served her country with distinction and dedication for over 26 years, from September 1999 until her retirement in September 2025. Enlisting from Honolulu, Hawaii, and originally hailing from Koror, Palau, Sergeant First Class Moreno entered active duty committed to a lifetime of service and leadership. Sergeant First Class Moreno held the Military Occupation Specialty 92 Yankee Unit Supplies Specialist, in which she served for 25 years and 3 months. Over the course of her career, she became an expert in logistical operations, property accountability, and supply chain management, and played a critical role in mission readiness across multiple commands and global theaters. Her final duty assignment was with the 196th Infantry Brigade, 3rd Battalion Headquarters, stationed at Schofield Barracks, Hawaii, where she concluded her active duty service. She was then later transferred to U.S. Army Reserve Control Group, retired, at Fort Knox, Kentucky. Sergeant First Class Moreno deployed in support of multiple combat operations, including 2 tours in Iraq from August 2006 to August 2007 and in 2008, and a tour in Afghanistan from March 2018 to November 2018. Her overseas service totals more than 10 years, reflecting her extensive contributions to both peacetime and wartime operations. Throughout her career, Sergeant First Class Moreno earned numerous military awards and decorations, including Meritorious Service Medal, 3rd Award, Army Commendation Medal with the C device, Combat, Army Commendation Medal, 5th Award, Army Achievement Medal, Army Good Conduct Medal, 8th Award, National Defense Service Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal with 3 Campaign Stars, Afghanistan Campaign Medal with Campaign Star, Global War and Terrorism Service Medal, NATO Medal, 2nd Award, Korea Defense Service Medal, Meritorious Unit Commendation, Army Superior Unit Award, Combat Action Badge, Marksmanship Qualification Badge with Carbine, Marksman, Non-Commissioned Officer Professional Development Ribbon, 3rd Award, Army Service Ribbon, Overseas Service Ribbon, 8th Award. Her qualifications also include several leadership and specialty certifications, such as Master Resilience Trainer, Sharp Representative, Battle Staff Non-Commissioned Officer, Instructor Badge, and 6 Sigma Black Belt. Sergeant First Class Moreno completed a wide array of military courses, including the Senior Leader Course, Advanced Leader Course, Battle Staff Course, and Combat Lifesaver, as well as specialized training in logistics, hazardous material transportation, and leadership development. In recognition of her faithful and honorable service, Sergeant First Class Moreno was formally presented with the U.S. flag and retirement lapel pin at the time of her retirement. She resides in Jigo, Guam, where she continues to contribute to her community. Let us thank her for her service.
Yay.
Sergeant First Class Moreno.
Congratulations.
Wow, that's a lot. And we just met her on Saturday?
Yes.
Saturday. Congratulations.
All right. And she gets a free pizza, right?
Yes, free pizza.
Be sure you go to Domino's and get your free pizza. If not, give it to me. I'll eat it if you don't want to eat it.
All right. Time for a tip of the week. So, like I mentioned, Anthony and I are part of a nonprofit organization, and we get questions all the time. So, the question that a veteran has is, how can I help my spouse access VA benefits after my death? It's an excellent and important question. Planning ahead ensures your spouse will be taken care of and able to smoothly access VA benefits after your death. Here's a clear breakdown of what your spouse needs to know and the steps to take. Dependency and indemnity compensation. What is it? It's a monthly tax-free payment to the surviving spouse if the veteran died from a service-connected condition or if the veteran was rated totally disabled, 100% or TDIU, for a qualified period before their death. How to apply. You apply online, VA Form 21P-534EZ. It's really, literally takes 5 minutes. Provide a copy of the veteran's death certificate, marriage certificate, and any medical evidence that connects the cause of death to service or service-connected conditions. Survivor Healthcare, CHAMP VA. What is it? CHAMP VA stands for Civilian Health and Medical Program of the Department of Veteran Affairs, CHAMP VA. It provides health care coverage to eligible survivors if the veteran was rated 100% permanent and total or died from a service-connected condition. How do you apply? Also online, you fill out the form, VA Form 1010D, application for CHAMP VA benefits. The next benefit is survivor pension. This is needs-based, so this will meet an income threshold. It's a tax-free monthly payment for low-income surviving spouses of wartime veterans. Also apply online. This will be VA Form 21P-534EZ. The next one is burial and memorial benefits. What's available? Burial in a national or state veteran cemetery at no cost, a government headstone marker and burial flag, presidential memorial certificate, and burial allowance to help cover funeral expenses. How do you apply? The funeral homes often assist with this. So whatever funeral home you have a plan with, they'll assist you with the veterans' burial. Education benefits, Chapter 35, DEA. What is DEA? Dependents Educational Assistance. It provides up to 36 months of education training benefits. Eligibility, surviving spouses of veterans who died in service or due to a service-connected disability. How do you apply? VA Form 22-5490. Application for survivors and dependents educational assistance. It's important to do these steps now. Gather important documents, safeguard DD-214s, marriage certificate, death certificate, veterans, VA rating decisions, and any medical records, banking information for direct deposit. Make a benefits folder. Put all the forms together, all the decision letters, all the key documents in one place your spouse can easily access. And I know at the time, since we've dealt with some grieving spouses, promptly file after the veteran's death. I know it's not something that's on a checklist, but the sooner the spouse applies for these benefits, the sooner it will go through the process. So that was a good question. Did you want to say hello, Anthony?
Yes, I wanted to say hello to Knox and Aaliyah and to my mom. I also wanted to congratulate my granddaughter on graduating from nursing school out in Maryland. Congratulations.
All right. And before we introduce our guests, I just want to talk about a few things that we're going to mention. I guess we could talk about more later, but if you're not registered and if you're a veteran that has not filed for their benefits, HMI is holding a free benefits boot camp. This is boot camp number 47, 3 days long. It will be at the Joint Mayor's office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, starting at 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Don't worry about running late or or trying to go get something to eat because it will be catered. You don't need to bring anything. Just go there to learn. We'll have some handouts, and just come there with an open mind, and you don't need your DD-214 to file. A lot of veterans think, oh, I don't want to do it. They wait and wait and wait because they don't have their DD-214. Guess what? The VA has a duty to assist. They're required to go find your DD-214 for you. They're required to go find out who you are, where you served, what you did, and what you were exposed to. So 3 days long. First day, we go over the law, the intro. Second day, we go over required forms. Third day, we go over what to expect after you file your claim. Very important. So many, great comments. Since January 2025 to December, we've had over 547 veterans attend our boot camps. And we have about 44 registered for this week. So please come, absolutely free. If you can't make it, send a family member, send your spouse. All of these benefits are available for you. Don't think that you don't deserve them, because we all do. We all raised our right hand and we were exposed to something, or something might have happened to us while we're in service, so please file. And then I also wanted to invite people to tomorrow. There is a hearing on Bill 202-38. This is the State Veterans Education Benefits, sponsored by Senator Vince Borja. And it is called, Bill 20238, starting at 9 a.m. at the Guam Legislature Building. Or is it called Guam Legislature Building or Congress Building? Congress Building. So 9 a.m. tomorrow. A great benefit for veterans. It is 202-38, an act to add a new Chapter 56 to Division 5 of Title 17, Guam Code Annotated, relative to establishing the Guam Veterans Higher Education Benefits Act.
Very good.
All the veterans, please come out.
And that's good. It's another benefit that we can be getting. A lot of benefits that our veterans are able to get. So the more we know, the more we can take advantage of it.
Yes. And then this weekend is Wreaths Across America. Saturday.
Okay.
At the Veteran Cemetery, starting at 10 a.m. So if you're a veteran and you purchased a wreath, please come to the ceremony. The first 30 minutes are reserved for families that purchase a wreath to place the wreath yourself. If not, then volunteers will place it for you. All right. I think that's a lot.
I know. We thought we'd never hear the end of that.
Really?
It's a lot of information.
There's just so much going on. We're not even done.
I know.
We are not done.
It's my turn?
Yes, your turn.
These folks need no introduction. I like doing that. Anyway, we'll have them introduce themselves, and we'll start here with this young man here.
Roland Adder, or Roro, for the Guam Hogs Motorcycle Club.
Okay. And next to you is?
Janica Timinglo with the Guam Hogs Motorcycle Club.
All right. Awesome. Welcome. And you guys are going to tell us a little bit about why you're here today?
Yeah, we're here to talk a little bit about our Christmas candy run coming up this weekend as well. I mean, it's, like you said, it's a very, very busy weekend. We have our Christmas candy bagging on Saturday, and then on Sunday we're having our actual ride where we pass out candies to the kids. We'll have two Santa Clauses. One goes north, one goes south.
All right.
And the elves are the one that's, out there. The riders are going to be helping pass out the candy. It's not just...
So we have real elves?
Sure.
Why not?
The kids are going to be happy.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have two Santa Clauses. Will we confuse the kids?
No, I mean, you'll have, again...
Just one at a time, wherever you're at.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, very good. All right. And tell me, you said you've been doing this for over 30 years.
Yes.
Way before you were born.
Yes. No, I was born. I just wasn't part of the club. I wasn't old enough to even ride a bike yet.
Awesome. Yeah, so this has been going on, and you've been... participating in this for as long as I've known you, right? And you continue to do this even up until today, right? So tell us some more about it.
Actually, I'll let Jan talk a little more.
All right.
This is kind of her committee. Yeah.
Okay.
So the Christmas candy run we have scheduled for this Saturday, December 13th, will be hosted by the Tumuning Elementary School.
Okay.
And that starts at 8 a.m. until we finish bagging.
Okay.
So thank you to Tumuning Elementary for hosting us. In turn, we will be donating $200 back to the school just for being there for us and giving us a space.
Awesome.
That evening, we do have Christmas lights and decked out bikes.
Ooh.
So this is a night where everyone that has a motorcycle that wants to come out, they decorate their bikes. I think Roro over here had a great sleigh in the back of his last year.
Yeah, I had a really crazy setup last year.
But about this, they'll have to come and see, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a secret.
And where's it going to be at?
It's a secret. So you'll everybody will meet up at Wild Bill's.
Wild Bill's, okay.
At 6 o'clock, and then they'll roll out about 6:30. They will be going around Tumon, coming back up Route 1. They will end up at Skinner Plaza at some point for some of the kids there to judge the bikes.
Oh, very good.
So there is judging on these bikes. So
All
come
right.
on.
And that's Sunday.
That's on Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, okay.
Yes. And then we've got Sunday, the big event. That is our Christmas Candy Run ride. That starts, meetup is at 8 a.m. at GPO.
Okay.
We will do our safety brief around 9 o'clock and then head out. May I be able to share some of the areas that we can
Oh, sure,
that
sure.
we'll be going
Yes,
to
of
that
course.
day? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. So in the north, we'll be going to Summer Green, Summer Gardens, Summer Vista, Gura 502, Ironwood Estates, Ironwood Manor, Summer Homes Residence. We also will be doing Gura 506, 505, 501, Summertown Phase 2, 3, and 4, Lotta Gardens, Gura 35, and Gura 48, and Ironwood Heights. That's our northern route. Our southern route, we'll be doing Gura 250 in Mighty Antotu, Summer Breeze, Gura 100, Gura 28, Gura 83, Maritzo, Gura 99, 26, 215, Sinohanya, and that's going to be our final stop. And we'll probably end sometime in the afternoon that day. But before everybody goes on the ride, there is a costume contest as well. We got all kinds of costumes. We
Yeah.
got all kinds of contests going on this
I know,
weekend.
That's really good.
And that one is at 8:30 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yeah.
at
8 a.m.
GPO. So the meetup will be at GPO. The riders will come dressed up. You've got to come and see them because they get competitive.
Wow.
They do.
All right. Man.
How many volunteers did you guys have last year?
We had over 80 riders last year. It was great.
Yeah,
and then the
again,
volunteers.
so they end up splitting that in half, or wherever one group wants to go. That's kind of how it happens. And again, just the amount of candy that we have, we're going to be bagging probably over 5,000 bags of candy on Saturday. So we're going to be we're still accepting candy. Any candy you want to bring, candy canes as well. Preferably not chocolates or something that's going to melt.
I see. More the hard candy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And for all the dentists that are listening out there, right? this is not job security because all this candy is sugar-free, right? So kids, let your parents know this is sugar-free candy.
Oh, he's showing the picture from last year. Oh,
okay.
wow.
We don't want them throwing it back at us.
So how can they contact you to donate candy?
They can reach us on our Facebook page. We have our Facebook Guam Hogs. That's HAWGS. A motorcycle club. You can reach us on there. We monitor that, and we also have our email. It's guam.hogs@gmail.com. You can reach us there, or you can reach us at Wild Bill's Bar or KO's or Lotta's. Somebody will be there. Okay. A lot of us hang out at those bars, or even Jenny's and Geo.
And everybody knows Roro, so just say, "Hey, I need to get a hold of Roro."
Yes.
and then you'll be put in contact. But more importantly, it's better if they go to Wild Bill's, KO's, and Latta's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you want to donate, you can go there, and that's a good rallying point to get the candy to so that they can distribute it.
And so for Saturday, what do you need besides candy?
We need hands.
You need volunteers.
Volunteers.
If someone wanted to volunteer, where should they meet up at?
At Tumuning Elementary, anytime after 8 a.m.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
Okay. All right. And so if they come, I was asking you earlier, if they come, what should they bring? And you guys said you still need more candy, so. More candy.
Again, any kind of candy they want to bring, we'll make sure it gets into the bags, and you'll be that candy you bring will be donated to the kids. So again, you're helping the kids out there in the community who may not have a great or a good Christmas, but it's something for them that these kids in these areas that we visit, they're very appreciative. They always expect us when they come in.
You better bring it. they're listening right now.
Yeah,
all these kids in these areas, they listen to Veterans with Benefits, so they're just waiting, and their parents are like, "You better bring that candy."
Yeah. So even when we do our route recons, we still get the kids.
It's
they're
so fun,
so
right?
excited to see the bikes.
I was gonna say that.
More than really the candy. I think they're just excited to see all the bikes and all the people that are making this happen.
It's just a really nice thing to do, right? Especially, the kids, right? They always want something, right, during Christmas time, and what better way to have them, break away from whatever it is they're doing. Maybe even their phones or
right?
devices, right? They can say, "Hey, they're gonna be candy outside. Let's go!" Right, and then we'll see all the bikes, right? And it's another way for them to, have an event, right, that they can enjoy. So, wow, that's really good. Now, you guys never did that when you guys were growing up, right? You guys are too young for that, right? So back in my time, they used to go in the villages and throw candy at the kids.
At the parades. There was village parades. I remember
Yeah,
that.
back in the day.
Village parades.
Way back in the day.
You youngsters don't know about this. Anyway, we have one caller before we continue. Want to do that real quick?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that okay? And then we'll finish up.
Sure.
Okay. Hang on real quick. Half a day. Caller, can you hear us?
Oh, is that for me?
Yes, it's for you.
Oh, so I was given this number, and I was just trying to figure out how I can get some assistance with my compensation.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So before we do that, did you hear that we need candy for the kids, right?
I did.
Okay, very good. So any way you could help, Roro and Janica here want your help if you can. And then what we'll do is, with regard to getting some help, we have a boot camp tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's going to be at the Georgia Mayor's office, well, right next door to it, right? They have I think it used to be the old library.
Library, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. You're dating yourself. Only
you
a
from
few.
Georgia?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
no
he's from
longer.
Georgia.
Yeah.
It's no longer a library. So so you grew up there.
Yeah.
But so there we're gonna have the benefits boot camp there. When you're there, we're gonna be able to kind of get a lot of the information about getting your claim done. We empower you, educate you about, hey, these are the things to look for. This is the process and things to do with that. So that'll be tomorrow. Do you know where the Georgia Mayor's office is?
I do not.
You do not. Okay. So if you're heading north, there's a lemon tree on the right. I'm kidding. That's the directions they give here on Guam. But what village are you coming from?
I'm coming from Tumon.
Tumon. Okay, so if you're coming from Tumon, you'll be heading south, right? So you'll be going like you're going down into, the villages. So you'll be going more towards Chelampago, Ordat, and then Georgia will be there. And then a little bit further down is Talafofo. So that's be the eastern side of the island. Now, if you get to the Georgia village, right, you will pass the church on your left, and then there'll be Buenas Mart on your right. That's where they sell all the good pickled papaya, pickles, and all that good stuff, Daigo. So to your right, you take that right turn, you'll see the Georgia Fire Station, and then the Georgia Mayor's office is in that same vicinity, and then the library will be right next door.
And just look for the giant carabao, right?
Yeah.
Is there a carabao?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you follow those directions? Okay.
The giant what?
It's
the
it's
giant carabao?
Yeah, it's like a concrete carabao in the middle of the road. In the street.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen that before.
Yes.
Okay,
If you see that, you can't. You're not far away. It's right there.
Okay, so Zanya Fire Department.
Yes. If that's a very good landmark, and then the mayor's office is next door, and the actual place for the event will be the old library. They'll direct you if you go to the mayor's office or you ask them.
And the event is absolutely free, so we hope to see you.
Okay, and what time is the event?
5:30 p.m. until 8:30.
5 to 8. Okay, so I have time when I get off work.
Yes, so just come straight because we're gonna have food, so don't worry about eating.
Okay, is there anything I need to bring with me? Oh, is it the same thing? I have something tomorrow, but you said Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday?
Yes, and they're all 3 different days. They build upon each other.
Oh, so I need to be there Tuesday. Okay.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yes.
Okay.
And what branch of service were you in?
Army.
Okay, so if you're late, right, everybody will be in the front leaning rest position waiting for you. I'm kidding. But,
Absolutely
no, you'll have a good time. There'll be a bunch of other veterans that'll be there, and they're all going to have a good time.
And we'll be there, so we'll see you.
Yes. Okay.
5:30.
All
Okay.
right.
Yes.
Anything else?
Okay. No, that's it. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Okay.
See you all tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, can I
Yes.
bring candy tomorrow?
Yes, we can pass it to Roro.
Yeah, sure
Yes.
you can. You
Okay.
can bring it to them, and then they'll make sure we get it
Yes.
somehow.
Yes.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All
Have a good one.
right.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you. You're listening to Veterans with Benefits on 93.3. You can call into 671-888-TALK. We'll be right back.
Breathe easy this Christmas with Carrier Guam. Keep your home merry, bright, and fresh with our XL Air Purifier. Now just $265 while supplies last. With 3-in-1 filters and LED air quality monitoring, it's the perfect gift of clean air for your family. Visit Carrier Guam in Harmon Industrial Park behind Kmart or call 671-647-2665. Carrier, your local source for comfort and quality this holiday season. Carrier Guam, turn to the experts this Christmas.
Listen to The Point anytime, anywhere on Odyssey. Odyssey is your new audio home for all the music, news, sports, and podcasts that matter to you. Find your favorite stations like The Point and discover more. Music stations, local and trusted news sources, sports talk and team coverage, plus today's biggest podcasts. Find it all on the Odyssey app. AUDACY.
17 more days till Christmas. Get the perfect Shinarp gift at the local shop or bladesbycrank.com.
And we're back. Let's read some of the comments we have online. Let me go to all the comments. All right. Elizabeth Mendiola Kichichu watching. Bill Salisbury, Biba HMI, strength and honor. Salute.
Hey, Bill.
Frank and Chris Tadigui, happy holidays, HMI.
What's
Sister
up?
Edith and civilian Chris and I watching from Big Navy Car Wash.
Hey, wow.
And then Rookie Cruz, half a day HMI.
What's
I'm
up,
so
Rookie?
blessed to have gone through my journey with HMI. I'm forever grateful to Anthony, Karina, Dakakoma, Bill, and the HMI crew.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're so nice. We'll
welcome.
pay you some money after
Come
this.
to our boot camp tomorrow and give some testimony. You know, every time we talk about what HMI does, you know, I could stand up there all day long, but unless a veteran goes up there and tells other veterans, you know, what they've done, their journey, what they've received, how it happened, what they did, the bumps, you know, that they had to go through, you know, testimony from other veterans is pretty powerful.
Yeah, and earlier we were just talking to Roro, right? And we talked a little bit about his piece that he did with PBS, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was, I didn't know how far back that was. That was back in 2013.
Yeah.
So someone like Roro has been doing this for a long time. Right? I mean, and every so often he says he's going to take a break. I'm like, why does he need to take a break? Now I know.
Oh, speaking of Roro, I think he wanted to say something to someone.
Oh, yes. I wanted to say happy birthday to my granddaughter, Haley Sigarawa, out there in Washington State right now. So happy birthday. Papa loves you. And Mimi loves you. And the rest of the family.
Very good. And what will happen is so they can jump on YouTube, right? And she'll always hear that. So cut that piece out and tell her she's now
Famous.
Veterans with Benefits famous. Awesome.
So I wanted to just talk about some top stories for veterans this week because, after the shutdown happened, there were like 17 bills in Congress that were working with veterans that had to deal with veterans. So some of the top ones was the recently signed into law by the president was the Medal of Honor Act. It requires the Department of Veteran Affairs to increase a special monthly rate for living Medal of Honor recipients. So it was passed, and they will be receiving over $67,000 for those that are living.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes.
I know we have like 3 of our Medal of Honor candidates that we're still hoping will get it. So that'll be really good for them. But I know we had some challenges with some of our guys. So hopefully that can happen and that'll take care of them. So
Getting it through, right?
yeah.
Some other ones that were passed by the House, but they're still moving through the legislative process, and they're addressing some aspects of the care and benefits in the law. So one of them was the Sherry Briley and Eric Edmondson Veterans Benefits Expansion Act. So this act is to increase the monthly compensation for DIC, which hasn't been increased for over 30 some years. So they're proposed to do a 1% increase every year for 5 years. So right now, a surviving spouse gets $1,600 a month, tax free, but it hasn't been increased for 30 some years. Then another one is the Disabled Veterans Housing Support. So this excludes military service connected disability compensation from a veteran's income when determining eligibility for housing assistance, such as Community Developed Block Grant Program. So that's still in the works. So that's important, right? Because the disability payments that veterans receive, that's tax free. It's because you're disabled, you have a disability. So it shouldn't be counted as your income. It shouldn't be counted against you. So that's important one. And then the Plus for Veterans Act. So this is a bill that aims to protect veterans from predatory companies and claim sharks who attempt to charge illegal fees for assistance with VA claims while safeguarding the right to seek legitimate private help. And then the Women Veterans Cancer Care Coordination Act, a bill specifically aimed at improving cancer care coordination for women veterans. So this one lets the women veteran go straight to the specialist without having to have a referral. So that one's important. So there are other bills, like I said, but these ones are the ones that were passed by the House. So I just wanted to mention those so we can keep those on our radar.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we can talk to Roro?
Yes.
All
Yes, you
right.
can.
Yeah, and it's really interesting, right? We had a good talk over there, right, about a lot of different things, right? I mean, Miss Janica, who is a veteran, by the way, was telling us about some of the things that go on over at the Guam Memorial Hospital. So we're looking to have her come out to the summit and the symposium and start presenting, information about things that go on over there so our veterans can do that. The really good thing about that is if the VA can cover our veterans at our GMH, right, then it looks like maybe there'll be money going into the GMH, right? And the last time I checked, I know our GMH needs money.
Yeah.
So, if you want to strap on the backs of the veterans again, give them another mission, tell them, hey, come up here to GMH and take advantage of some of the services so that, we can build the services here on island. That's another way to do it, right? So maybe something to think about, right? But, we'll get Miss Janica to do that. And tell us a little bit more about some of the stuff that you're doing or you're seeing for our veterans out there. What do you see that's probably more of a need, just, being that you've been doing this for so long, right? Have you seen some improvement, you think?
Well, actually, the video you're referring to is called the Island of Warriors. They did, PBS sent some people out here to interview the veterans out here. And when I first, because I had just gotten out of the military in 2013,
right.
And they came and they asked, people were already reaching out to other veterans who would like to talk with them and do an interview with them, and I I was already at 100%. I was like, they can't, because some veterans were scared at the time because they were scared that, if they speak out against the VA, there might be retaliation, or there might be,
Right.
we're going to take these benefits away from them. And I was like, I'll talk to them. I'm not scared. and just seeing from that PBS story has significant. I could see some significant improvement with some of the services that we've been getting now, because back in the day when like I said, when I first got out, I didn't have a continuation of care as far as all my medical issues were concerned. My appointments were still in Hawaii, and so I went to the CBOC, like, I'm here for my appointment, and said, oh no, your appointment's in Hawaii. I was like, well, it's tomorrow. I mean, I can't make it. I mean, am I going to get in trouble for missing an appointment? So that has also, again, like I said, has improved that I've seen, and then even now the care in the community is
another added benefit,
yes,
right?
Yes, and that's something that I feel like has really helped our island veterans, and it's up to our veterans too to take advantage of that. And
Yes.
some people don't even know they have that and don't know what it is.
Right, and I think you're on some of our chat groups if you're still on there, right? So we did do a survey, right? And when we do these surveys, right? We've been doing this for the past 5 years or so, right? And since we've been in existence, and we do this so that we get an idea of what the veterans are seeing and what they're saying, right? So that when we see these things, we get to say, okay, here's what we need, right? And by the way, you're going to be on Uncle Johnny. Is he listening tonight?
I don't see him here.
Oh, he's absent?
He's
going to have
slacking.
to do push-ups.
He's slacking.
Oh, my goodness. We need well, Charlie's probably listening as well as Uncle Johnny, but you'll be on their show. You got to get them on your show, Uncle Johnny, Wednesday. But so Uncle Johnny came from a time frame where, even before your time, right?
Yes.
And he used to say, oh, everything's great right now, right? And then, when I think about it, right, I'm like, what does that really mean, right?
Yeah.
We still get veterans that are having a hard time, right? So you hit the nail right on the head. There are things that are improving. I mean, in your mind's eye, where we're at today, things are getting better. From Uncle Johnny's time frame, right?
It's probably leaps and bounds
For
from
him, he's like, you should have seen what we had, right?
Exactly.
So, and that shows the progress. But a lot of times, it's good to know what we have, right? And it's good to get educated about it, right? Because the more we can put these things out there, the more the veterans can become more accustomed, more comfortable with doing these things. Because, like you said, they didn't want to speak out, and if the VA becomes somebody who's very adversarial to veterans, why would the veterans want to come out?
Exactly.
And here's the thing. If they treat veterans that way, then obviously there's a reason why we're not, able to take care of the veterans, because who wants to go to a place where they're going to be, scrutinizing you, giving you a hard time, rather than being more, inviting and saying, hey, how are you doing? What can we do for you? How can we help you? And I feel that that's necessarily the thing that needs to be done for our veterans. And most of our veterans, they need a lot of help. So, it's something that has to be more like smooth, right? Like,
and like I said, you're talking about with Johnny my dad is around the same time frame of Vietnam era war veterans, and my dad has been fighting for his benefits for so long as well, and only recently he's gotten what he deserves, and
congratulations.
So,
and I've come across your dad too, right? And that's kind of like the feeling from them, right? And that era of veterans, right? There's a thing called the Niemer cases, right? That is like one of the only times the VA goes out and looks for these guys and says, hey, your money's been waiting. You need to come get it, right?
Yeah.
And that's really good, because the way they were treated when they came home, right? A lot of them just said, no, I'm not going to go over there, you know?
That or some veterans, even our time. I like to have that where they say, "Oh, I don't deserve it. I didn't do much. I didn't deploy. I
Yes.
didn't do this. I didn't do that." But it doesn't matter. You did what you raised your right hand.
Yes.
You deserve it. You should. And I've told other guys this, and some of them, gave me that same excuse, and finally they've gone through your camps, and now they're, they say, bro, hey, thank you so much. I finally got it. I finally did it. And I said, you know what? See, that's what you deserve. You deserve that.
Exactly. And we talked about this with Miss Janica, right? Because, there's this mentality that if I get it, somebody else doesn't get it. And, we teach this at the boot camp, right? Hey, this is like Oprah. You get a car, you get a car. Everybody gets a car, right? And when you talk about that, right? So the VA, if every single veteran is entitled to 100%, they need to go print more money to give it to all the veterans. I'm serious, right? That is what is in the law for our Congress. They got to find the money. So your pot of gold is yours, and we get that a lot from our veterans, right? No, never mind. They need it more than me. Maybe that might be the case in your mind.
Who knows? Later on down the road, that
there you go.
You could have used that, or it's maybe you're in the future. You don't have the same status or same job that you have now, and then you can't. Now you have something to fall back on.
There you go. And that's absolutely right. And so some of the things I tell them as it relates to like the disability claims is file it, because once you file it, right, you have a list of things that you got a problem with. And if you're not that bad, you can at least be 0% and service connected. Because the earlier you establish service connection, the better it's going to be for you. Because like you said, later on down the line, if it gets worse, you don't have to prove service connection. You just prove that it's gotten worse. And that puts those folks that say, oh, it sounds like I'm gaming the system. So anyway, we got a break coming up, man?
Yes, we need to take a break.
Well, Roro here has a lot of
conversation.
information.
Yes, good conversation. You're listening to Veterans with Benefits on 93.3. You can call in to 671-888-TALK. We'll be right back.
Celebrating the 176th year anniversary of American President Lines. APL is a trusted partner to the U.S. government and its military. Our U.S. flagged vessels are proud to provide ocean transportation, logistics, and critical mission support worldwide, and most especially to our local partners right here on Guam and Saipan. APL has an extensive network that connects your shipping needs to anywhere in the world. The APL Guam team is dedicated and here to help you. Call 588-4651 or visit apl.com. APL Global Presence with a local home.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and all of us at Security Title want to wish you a joyous holiday season. We are grateful for your continued trust and support, and we look forward to serving you in the new year. May your homes be filled with warmth, laughter, and love this Christmas. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Security Title, celebrating over 25 years as your trusted partner in real estate.
And we're back. So if you're just hopping on, if you're driving, we'll just do a recap. Roro, let's do a recap of your event.
Yeah, so this Saturday, December 13th, we're doing our Christmas bagging for our Christmas candy run, Guam Hugs Christmas candy run. We're bagging the over 5,000 bags of candy at Tamuning Elementary School. We'll be there from 8 o'clock to finish. And then after that, later on that night, we'll have, for those that want to decorate your bikes with lights, because you can't really see it during the day, so we're going to do some riding at night. We'll decorate our bikes with lights, and then we'll do a ride, and we'll Tuman, and then we'll end up at Skinner Plaza. We'll have whoever's there. We'll have them judge the bikes, and then from there we'll go to KO's, and then the winner of the bikes gets a $50 bar tab at KO's. So whoever has the best decked out bike, and then that will carry on to the next day. Which is December 14th. We'll have our Christmas candy run. That's the actual run. where we pass out candy to the kids. We'll have 2 Santa Clauses again. So one will go north, one will go south, and if you want to, we highly encourage you to dress up, wear your elf outfit or something, your Grinch outfit. One year we had a Grinch, and he was really, really hot. I mean, just like he was sweating profusely.
He deserves
Yeah,
it. He's a Grinch.
he wanted that year, but he said, "I won't be doing that again."
Well, because
But
there's no
again,
ventilation.
Yeah, but it was he had a great time, and then again he won the prize that year. So again, if you guys want to come out and then promote our Christmas event and come in costume, you're more than welcome to do that. Again, maybe not the Santa Claus, because we're going to get confused with like 2 or 3 different Santa Clauses on the same ride. So, Mrs. Santa,
you could be an elf. You could be a reindeer.
Reindeer, yeah.
Just watch out for the hunters.
Yeah.
Is it hunting season?
Stay out
Bring
of the
your
jungle.
orange vest.
Stay out of the jungle.
If it's hunting season, be careful.
Yeah. And then, and then after that, we'll end the ride over at Wild Bill's, where we'll provide food and drinks.
Oh, wow.
And then the winner of the costume contest will also receive a $50 bar tab at Wild Bill's.
Man, we gotta hang around with the winners. Huh?
And the route for the candy, she was reading some places you guys are going to be in.
we're going to most of like the underprivileged areas, more like the summer homes, the section 508, 501, those kind of things.
I think
places.
those are considered middle to low income, right?
Yes.
That's what they call it,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, it's just a lot of
Just
fun
the
there.
less fortunate, yeah. I mean, because when we go around and we see these kids, some of them are running out in diapers, or they're running with no slippers on, so
Hey, that was me.
but and then for those of you that have never done this ride, it's gonna really it's really heartwarming to see that, to see how you can spread cheer to the island's children. And again, some people have not done this, or some people have done this many years, and it's still the same. It's they get that gratification of helping Guam's children in need.
And then seeing them enjoy it. It's always a fun time, and if you're a little kid and you're out there, right?
Yeah.
And then even if you're the adult, right? Some of the adults are running out there, hey, let's go get some candy.
We see some of the grandmas out there grabbing, I got to get some for the grandkids.
Yes. Or the
Can I
ones that
have
are-
more?
they kinda-
Can I have more?
Yeah.
Can I have 4?
Yeah, but that's really nice, and it's something for the kids to see and do, right? So really good things, and the dentists, would they have job security in that, except for the sugar-free candy, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna bring candy, preferably not sugar-free either, because again, we don't want the kids throwing it back at us.
Who brought this? I'm only 4. I'm only 5. Why are you giving me this candy?
They won't come out again.
Right.
You see these dentists, right? You see they're really hurting our chances of making the kids, get some candy. Now, you said if folks wanted to drop the candy, they could drop it at Wild Bill's, Latta's, and
Kale's.
Yeah,
Again, or you could bring it the day of. We're taking candy up to the day of. So if you don't make it to any of those locations, you can drop it simply Saturday morning at Tumaling Elementary School at 8 o'clock.
All right.
And I know HMI donated
Yes.
to the candy, because I was like, can I give you money instead? Because that candy that I brought, that was heavy.
Yeah.
It was heavy. And I was like, I think I was going to give them money.
Yeah. It's lighter.
Yeah. I think how many bags I don't know how many bags it was, but it was heavy.
Quite a bit of bags.
And I don't know, I think I picked now and laters. I don't know why I did that, but I picked the hard candy now and laters.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
The kids enjoyed it, and again, we appreciate any candy that we can get. It goes to a good cause. It goes to the island's community again. So this is something we've been doing for over 30 some years. So
way before
again,
you were born.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Rolo. You're such a good man.
And then also Saturday is Wreaths Across America.
Yes.
So if you are one of the 800 families that purchase these wreaths, show up at 10 a.m. I would suggest getting there early, because parking is not fun. I think hopefully GPD was always out there, directing traffic, and then I think the volunteers are shuttling people into from outside the parking area into the cemetery?
I think what they've done one year. I'm not sure if they're doing it again this year, but the inside I think is reserved for like the handicap parking. So majority of the parking inside would be. Again, I could be wrong. This is what happened a couple years ago. So and then on that as well, there's also going to be the container. The motorcycle community will also be meeting up. I still don't have the details necessarily for that, but the motorcycle community will be escorting the trailer.
Wreaths, the Matson? The Matson
to
wreaths?
Veteran Cemetery. So,
okay.
If you guys are not into the bagging, or your wives can go, or whoever, your kids can go and do the bagging, you can go do the ride and then come back, pick them up. So that's something that, again, the motorcycle community is doing as well.
Awesome.
That's
so
good.
the motorcycle community is just helping everybody out, trying to make the motorcycle community a good thing, to not just because you see somebody wearing cuts or, oh, that's a bad man. No, it's just totally different here on Guam.
No, I love seeing the flags on the back of the bikes. Like that is the Guam flag, the U.S. flag, the POW flag. That's a really nice image.
I don't know if they do that anywhere else in the United States.
Oh, I think so.
They may have, but I don't.
Not as much as we do, though.
Which one?
Just the escorting.
I think so.
Really?
I think I've seen it.
All right.
I've seen it in the States.
I know they don't do galas in Hawaii.
Oh no, no.
But I mean, we do things a bit different. But that's good. It kind of shows our, our community and joining together and how much we, care for our veterans. So that's a great thing, and that's something we got to keep doing, right? Improving all the benefits and everything out here. All the services. The more we do it, the better it's going to be.
Yes. So just one more. So Senator Vince Borja's bill 202-38, state veterans education benefits. If you would like to testify on that, or if you would like more information, I'll push it out after the show. But 9 a.m. tomorrow, Guam Congress Building, if you would like to testify. And I guess that's all.
All right.
Wanna wrap it up?
So thanks for coming in. Thanks, Jose, for being our producer again.
Always.
Thank you guys too for allowing us to come on here and speak on this event that's coming up, and thank you for all that you guys do for all our veterans.
You're welcome. And as we close up, right, good things are coming, and if you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. We'll see you guys next time, and be sure you come out and check out all these events.
See you next week.
The Point is KUSG, Hagåtña, Guam, 93.3 FM and 104.3 HD3.
A presidential host at the Kennedy Center. I'm Sue Guzman, Fox News. For the first time ever, a sitting president hosted the Kennedy Center Honor Ceremony Sunday night. While presidents have often been in attendance, President Trump was the first to serve as MC. This year's event paying tribute to actors Sylvester Stallone and Michael Crawford, the band Kiss, and singers Gloria Gaynor and George Strait. The president touting the benefits at one point of his tariffs policy as he was on the red carpet.
It's unbelievable for national security. I've ended 8 wars largely because of trade and because of tariffs. If we go the other tariff route, and there are other routes,